Are you jealous of your girlfriend's guy friends? Has your girlfriend banged five guys while you were separated? Are you dating a social butterfly? If so, tune into episode 6.
Wow, is this guy aware?
Alright, so me and this girl were dating for 2 years. The end of last March we broke up and just got back together a month ago or so. Well, just recently I learned that she had had sex with 5 other guys in a 3-month span. We are in high school now. She just turned 17 in September. I really do still have feelings for somewhat for this girl, but it's difficult to be with her, and all I can do is visualize this shit.
Alright, I have 4 words of wisdom for you. Dip the fuck out, alright? Like, that's really what you need to do, because you dated this girl for 2 years. 2 years! You broke up for 3 months. Normally, there's a period of grieving. Normally, you break up with someone after being with them for 2 years. That's a big deal. Especially if you said this girl just turned 17.
She's 17, guy.
2 years? That's a big fucking deal at that age. Like, 2 years when you're like 26 something, whatever, right?
She probably,
like
got a nut before she got her license,
like,
guy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge,
Two
man.
achievements.
And for her to get on 5 different men in a 3-month span, that means she didn't care about you, because she was on some next man's dick the second she broke up with you, guy.
I think we should be real with him, I mean, I think...
We don't. No one ever wants to hear it, but
I think you guys should confess that you two were one of the 5 guys that...
Well, I had to help her out because she told me he wasn't doing his job, so I had to go clean the plumbing,
No, but Adam, seriously though,
Edit.
It's use this at your own discretion. Really evaluate the situation, because she did not do anything wrong, but that is, I don't know, that's a little
grimy, guy.
That's a little hoish, man. And she's only 17, man. Like, I mean, she's probably gonna run back to you, be like, oh yeah, like, I was just so like inconsolable, and I just needed to fill that void, and all that.
Bullshit. Are you aware at 17 you're in grade what, 10, 11?
Yeah.
That's 5 guys. Like, what are you doing with your life?
My girlfriend has a number of guy friends that I know for a fact are interested in her more than just being her friend, some of which have been friends for years, before we even met. She knows this too, but she always assures me that nothing's going to happen and I should trust her. I do trust her, but I don't know if I'm being overly insecure, but this has caused a number of arguments between us, and it's simply because she will hang out with a guy who likes her, go to the movies, watch the game at his house with friends, or do other favors for him. So how do you guys deal with a situation like this?
Obviously, there's different situations, right? If there's a guy and he's spitting game at your girl, then you have to worry about it, right?
So listen, I was wondering, can I have your number?
But if they're just chilling, they're going to the movies, and they've been good school friends and stuff like that, right? There's no reason for you to tell her and limit her that she can't be with her friends, because then she might, leave you.
I don't know about the going to the movies.
Let me interject for a second.
Please
interrupt. So you're telling me that if you have a girlfriend, you're gonna allow her to go to the movies,
so basically do everything that you do with her, with a friend?
Basically, the fact that so basically you're saying that because you couldn't make it out to the movies, this guy is now your substitute.
No, but
that's pretty much how he said it.
But read the question though. It said she's with him and other friends.
No. Go to the movies, watch the game at his house with friends.
With friends.
But go to the movies
with friends.
No. Go to the movies.
Yep.
Watch the game.
Yep.
At his house with friends.
Yeah,
those are two different things.
Those are 2 separate things.
Yeah.
Well, okay, the movies might be a little like...
The movies was Tuesday.
I thought you meant...
Tuesday.
I thought you meant everything. I thought you meant everything was with other people.
There's other people there, fine,
That's
whatever.
fine.
But going to the movies, that is my job. He's in my seat. Nigga is in my seat.
He's trying to take a position.
I thought you meant like everything was with other people. Alright, no. Then in that case, then yeah, movies I kind of wouldn't like, that's kind of a bad look.
Yeah,
still.
man.
If you're insecure, you gotta suck it up. But at the same time, You know, if it's a random guy trying to hit on your girlfriend, you know, you gotta stand up for your shit, right?
Then
like,
you
then you
again
gotta,
you gotta step it up.
then you gotta come in and say, yo, like, what's going on here, right?
Yeah. There are certain boundaries and limitations which you guys should discuss prior to getting serious into the relationship. You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know, certain standards have to be set in order to make the relationship successful. Otherwise, you guys are going to be going in it blindly and not know what your comfort zone is amongst each other. So that's definitely something that you have to you have to
sit down with her and figure it out.
Yeah, because you probably haven't even addressed it to her. You know, which is why you're probably writing in. So
exactly,
you know, talk to her about it. Tell her that
don't get mad at her. Approach her in a professional manner. Approach her because it's a concern for you, and the both of you guys sit down and come to a happy medium and work it out.
Exactly.
The kind of girls who have 2,000 plus friends on Facebook, has 50 of her girlfriends texting her all at once, always checking her phone. How do you deal with these kind of girls?
I know it's selfish of you to ask to be with her all the time every day, but you should at least let's just say you're with her for like 3 hours for that day. You know, to say, honey, or whatever the case may be, like, look, we're together from this time to this time, you know, let this be our time, and then when we're done, you know, you can do you. But lay down the law and tell her that, yo, when we're together, like, it's you and me kind of thing, right? It can't be you, me, and the world, right?
This has to do with the texting. So you guys are having your dinner and you guys are, you know, having your intimate moment. You know, you guys are vibing. Everything's clicking. Everything's working out. You know, but she's receiving the text messages, but she's ignoring them. Okay? But she's the type of girl that every time she gets her little text message, she has to get up and go to the washroom.
That's sketch.
Yeah.
No.
I was going to the washroom.
That is sketch.
So that means that
I don't care what you say. That is sketch right there. That is
Acceptable.
How do you know that she didn't leave to go to the washroom to return a call that she got from her parents? What if she had to be home by a certain time?
Okay, look. The situation is, if her parents call, I'm not going to say don't answer the phone, it's your mom.
Yep.
No, talk to your mom, talk to your dad, right? But if Bob or Billie Jean on the street wants to talk to you, no, right?
It's not important.
It's not important. I'm not trying to be a troll here and say, yo, you can't talk to anybody. Your kid's dying. No, you can't. No, that's not what I'm saying. If your mom calls you, your mom wants to talk to your mom. And when you're dipping out and leaving me to use the washroom, it shows kind of secrecy that you're trying to hide something.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's sketch, man. Like,
that's fucking sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
The other day, a gang of people were calling me Oreo just because I'm a black male who loves listening to indie and British pop. I never rap, nor do I play basketball, and I dress my own way and don't use slang. What should I do about this problem?
You know, when people used to call me like Oreo or whatever, I just be like, yeah, you know, I'm an Oreo who likes to dip in milk, eh? Because you know, I like the white girls.
I feel you.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I just that's what you gotta do, man. Like, you just gotta so what if they call you an Oreo or whatever like that? It's that, like, if that's the worst that they can do, then that's not a big deal. You know what I mean? You gotta just learn to just like keep it moving, man. Don't let all that shit phase you, man. They're just, you know, they just need something to do. If
they need to grow up.
Yeah, you know, if they see that you're affected by stupid comments like that, then that just makes you that makes you an easy target. You know what I mean? Just brush it off as if it's nothing, man. Like, embrace it. Whatever, man. It's their names. Do their opinions really matter to you, honestly? Like,
what weight does it really hold?
Exactly.
Tell you the truth, throughout life, you're always going to be faced with, you know, different challenges, people calling you names, people trying to hold you back, you know, trying to hit you with that negativity. But, you know, just use it as a stepping stone to get where you want to go. You know, don't let the negative comments hold you back, or don't let it actually affect you, because you're always going to be faced with it with life. You know, life is always going to have trials and tribulations, and you're always going to have to knock them out, you know, hit them home runs like Sammy Sosa. You're just going to have to brush them off your shoulder and look at it as a test from God. Would you think that?
Would I let you go on a date with my girl? What the fuck?
What's that movie?
Would you go to the... Yeah.
You would?
I would let you go to the...
I like this dude, guy.
Because I don't think you're gonna try to like shaft me and shit
No,
like
man.
that.
'cause
No, I wouldn't do you like that because you're a good dude. But
But some,
I'm not sure
some,
if I trust myself.
no, but some,
What the fuck?